We start with new information for you at noon. The identities of two victims who were shot at the Grand Forks Walmart have been released. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kyle Bosch. 60-year-old Gregory Weiland died at the scene. Weiland had worked at Walmart for the past 23 years after retiring from farming. His wife tells Valley News Live he was a church-going guy and a wonderful man. The other victim is 47-year-old Lisa Braun. She remains in satisfactory condition at All True Hospital. Police are still trying to determine a motive as to why 21-year-old Marcel Willis opened fire inside the store early yesterday morning before taking his own life. They say there's no link between him and the victims. Police also told us that two people were in the vehicle with Willis when he drove up to the Walmart, but they apparently did not know about his plans once he got inside the store. Willis was an active duty airman at the Grand Forks Air Force Base. A statement from the base this morning says this was his first duty station and he had been there since February of 2013, with his primary duty being supply. Now, if you'd like to read the full statement, you can head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story. As for when the Grand Forks Walmart might reopen, the company says it has not set an exact date. Well, if you'd like to stay updated on breaking news and weather alerts throughout the day, remember to sign up for our Valley News Live text alerts. Just head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on the text alerts button for all the details. New for you at noon, the Richland County Sheriff's Office is investigating an early morning business break-in. KFGO News reports that the alarm system at J-Star Oil, that's just off I-29 at the Hankinson exit, was triggered just before 2:30 this morning. Burglars got into the building by smashing out the glass doors. The owner says he's missing an undisclosed amount of money and cigarettes. Investigators are hoping surveillance video will be able to provide a better idea of who's responsible. Well, if you ask me, it's a Goldilocks day. Not too hot, not too cold, just about right. Let's check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn, who has a first look at our Wednesday weather.
Yeah, not too bad out there with partly to mostly sunny skies in most locations. We do have a bit of humidity out there that we're dealing with, so it's going to feel a bit muggy as we get some warmer temperatures through this afternoon. Already pretty warm out there, warming well into the 60s and 70s. We're going to top out in the 70s and even some low 80s across the region. Right now it's 74 here in Fargo, but 77 in Jamestown, 79 down in Sisseton, a touch cooler off towards the north. Just a few clouds out there, and it is a bit hazy again with that humidity out there. Underneath what few clouds we have seen a few very light sprinkles across the far north as we head through this afternoon, similar to yesterday, although I don't think they're going to be quite as numerous. We could see an isolated shower or storm across the region as we head through this afternoon. Those may become more numerous tonight, and certainly through the day tomorrow we could see some strong and maybe even some severe thunderstorms as we head through tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night. And we'll continue to keep you updated on that. But before those storms roll in tomorrow, we're going to see another warm day with temperatures warming into the low 80s. Cooler weather behind that. We'll take a look at that as well as a look at your weekend forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, Robert, we'll see you then.
Okay.
Some road work that we've been warning you about for a little while in South Moorhead is officially underway. It's a $3 million project to widen Highway 75, also known as 8th Street. Work is going on between 40th and 50th Avenue South. Speed limits there are down to 40 miles an hour in the work zone, and if you're caught going too fast, you could be fined up to $300. So a reminder to slow down. The project goes until September. Another road closure to tell you about. This one's on 25th Street in Fargo. It's closed for street repairs between 3rd and 7th Avenues North. That closure is going to last for the next couple of weeks. Businesses located on 25th Street in that area will have access from 5th Avenue North. Well, the main road running through downtown Detroit Lakes is almost completely ripped up, but officials say the project is about halfway done. 2 blocks of Washington Avenue should be finished by the end of June. The rest of it will be done later in the summer. Once construction's complete, Washington will have wider sidewalks and new utility lines. Now, the construction will be moving this year's DL Street Fair, which is Friday and Saturday. It'll be over a block to Holmes Street and Lake Avenue. And a reminder that on Friday afternoon, the Valley News Live team is holding a meet and greet at the event. It goes from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Stop by, say hello. We'll have cookies and a chance for you to meet some of your favorite Valley News Live personalities. Now, organizers of the street fair say with all the construction going on, it's probably best to park in the mall parking lot or try your luck on some of the side streets. A Wisconsin man is dead after a deer flew through the windshield of a truck he was riding in. The Washburn County Sheriff's Office says that a deer ran out in front of the couple's vehicle over the weekend and they hit it. The deer then flew up in the air and landed on the windshield of the pickup going through it. You can see the damage in this photo. Now, the passenger in the pickup, Curtis Berg, suffered severe head and chest injuries, and he was pronounced dead at the hospital. A Warren, Minnesota man is dead after a head-on crash in Pennington County. Police say 29-year-old Jacob Kasperowitz was driving yesterday on County Road 64 when a pickup crossed the center line. The vehicles collided head-on and caught fire. The driver of the pickup, 41-year-old Scott Sdursky of Thief River Falls, was seriously hurt in that crash. A Minnesota jury has acquitted a former priest accused of abusing a child more than 20 years ago. 64-year-old Francis Hofgen of Columbia Heights was charged with 2 counts of criminal sexual conduct. Now, a man reported the abuse to police in 2013 and said he was molested from age 9 to age 12 while serving as an altar boy at a church in Hastings, Minnesota. Do you like lounging around in a hammock? Well, you can help set a world record in Fargo. The attempt to get the most people in hammocks ever is going on Saturday at Island Park. Organizers are asking people to bring their hammocks down to the park at 4 Saturday afternoon. There will be a small number of extra hammocks available for people who don't have their own.